What's up? It's the P and MK show. I'm your boy Jet. I was just about to say his line.
I'm just knowledge.
Yeah, and I'm MK Guy through Apprentice, man. I guess when you start doing something so much, you get a routine. You know what I'm saying? It's just what it is. Man, I'm looking sharp as a thumbtack today, though. I came to this motherfucker dressed crisp. I wish y'all could see me on the other side over here. I got my.
No, y'all don't.
You hate it, bro. You hate it. I got my blazer on with my black t-shirt. I mean, with my V-neck to show my little muscles and stuff. My chest be popping out. No, I do got that on though. Hold on. But what I want to talk about today to get more serious though, and stop being goofy. I can be goofy with y'all. Haha, goofy. People like being goofy. People who like to chill and don't want to build and don't want to have too much in life. They don't see the purpose of a lot of things that you're gonna do in life. Like it's certain people on this level in life that wants to be successful. And that's what I'm here for. I'm here to talk to people who want to be successful on the highest level of success. And so that's what this whole topic is about to be about. Working on yourself on your divine time. Anytime that you wake up and you can do anything, that's your divine time. I'm serious. Is your divine time. Your time and what you do with your time is divine. Now, if you say somebody wasting your time and doing this and you're not accountable, but you keep talking to the same dudes, I mean, you're not learning nothing in your divine time. I mean, you're not learning the lesson that God wants you to learn in your divine time. And we are all children. I don't care what religion you believe in. Spirituality, we are all children of God. We are all sisters and brothers. We're all connected spiritually, okay? Not by blood, spiritually, okay? Because this is the difference between spiritual brother and sister and blood brother and sister. Just because I say you my sister and by spirituality, then you can still get it. Like, you know, if you my sister by blood, girl, you nasty as hell. You better get your little incest behind out of here. I ain't gonna say no names because I love my siblings. You know what sibling I'm talking about.
Sibling.
Whatever, sibling. I love my sibling. I didn't lie. Yeah, I got a sibling that I love. No, I got siblings that I love. Cause I love you, Carrington and Tiana. I love Deidre. I love Tadron. I love Tika. I love Corey. I love Egypt. I love Johnny. I'm just saying that shit now because at this point, it just you want to say the next name because you don't want nobody to make feel like, well, what about me?
Yeah, make it like that.
Right, but it came at a list. If I had a favorite, yeah, Pierre at the top. Y'all already know that. Carrington and Pierre at the top. The rest of y'all fight for a position. I had a mansion. Pierre and Carrington in that thing rent free.
And make money. Don't forget that.
Because they gonna make that. Well, that's another thing. They understand what their divine time is. They understand what I explained to them about being divine in their time and creating for themselves. So, like, yeah, they would be living freely because they would just turn on the podcast and get to be like, Marcus got it, trust me. And we, you know what I'm saying? You know what I'm saying? So they know what to do with their divine time. They love themselves. I help them. They learn from me. That's what you want from your family. Your family to learn from you. You know, your divineness. You know, a lot of people, we don't talk about a lot of divine time. If you say you got to go to church for your time to be divine, they playing tricks with your mind. Your mind got a lot of tricks played with it. And I'm going to be honest about that. Sometimes the government and the system is to play tricks with your mind. But it's for you to understand these tricks that they playing so you can understand how to trick the trick. You learn how to trick the trick, you're going to be rich. For real. Think about it. You got a trick in life, right? You always giving people money and stuff. Trick ass nigga. What y'all call him. Trick ass nigga Johnny. Not nothing to my brother, but I'm just came with the first name in mind. Trick nigga Raul. Alright? If you know how to trick Raul into tricking for you, then what happened? You are winning, right? That's from a female point of view. Girl, let me tell you what I just did. I just got Raul's stupid ass to give me that brand new car. Womp, girl, yeah. You know what I'm saying? So, right. So you trick the tricker. I mean, you trick the tricker. So that's the same thing with life and being divine. Okay, you have to know the world and how to be divine and the energy that you have in your divineness, so that you could give your divine energy to the world and your universe attract your money back to you. That's because God wants you to be rich. God wants you to be rich. I don't know how to explain it to people. God wants you to be different and work on yourself. God did not make you to be like everybody else that's on this earth. When God was making you, he did not say, man, you know what? Go down there and be just like the rest of them followers. If they all jump off a bridge. Right. God didn't create us to do that. You know, if he jump off a bridge, you jump off a bridge with him. You know, God created you to follow your vision, your creation. And a lot of times that hurts people because you got this vision where you're going to be successful and rich. And your family gonna be right there with you. But at the end of the day, that don't even happen. Your family start to stray away when you try to get, the more successful you try to get, or the more successful things are, just in life, they gonna walk away a little bit, fall back a little bit. They gonna be relatives. They gonna make themselves relative to your energy, to your divine energy when they feel they want to make themselves relative. A family.
Bad on people boost first. And at that point, I'm like, if you gotta go out of that, then I don't want to talk to you.
And, right, and I respect that. I'm not one person that say, man, keep feeling and talking to somebody that's not gonna help you in what you're doing. You cut them people off. They're gonna drain your energy. What I mean drain your energy is drain your ideas. The thing about being wealthy, it's all about ideas. Okay, it's all about imagination. The most richest person in the world has the biggest, most imagination. Because they imagine themselves doing what they do for money, if that makes sense. You have to imagine on yourself something greater than what your out of body wants to do at times to create something so you can have a difference and a purpose in life. That's being divine. You know, but this is more, this all go to the topic of working on yourself. I can tell when a girl in a relationship with a boy now. I did so much work on myself and being rejected. I can tell when a girl in a relationship with you and trying to get with you and trying to make it seem like you need to do something where you can get her out of her house to make her feel like she is able to do something outside her house because it might be a man in her house or it might be another relationship brewing in her house she don't want you to know about. Any girl that tell you that any girl that be honest with you and tell you that she got a dude and you still decide to talk to her, you signing up for side nigga. I don't care what words she telling you, how she trying to make it seem. You know what's going on. You sign up to be the side dude. You put yourself in that frequency, in that alignment. Something bad to happen. I got a kid. Last thing I want to do is shoot a dude or shoot somebody else because I was talking to their baby mama. That looks stupid when I got to tell the cops I was in some ghetto ass love. My love story not ghetto. It might be one of them Disney movie type love stories. Well, it's too good to be true. That dude finally fell in love. Yeah, okay. But my love story helps me build love I have for myself. My love story has purpose in it. It's driven by my passion to be great, right? My love story, I don't like the body. I mean, I can tell you, I mean, I'm not no liar either. I can tell you my girl got a bad little body or a bad body. That's not what I'm after. Like, you know, like, oh yeah, she cute. She got a bad body. Yeah. Okay, that's lame. My girlfriend got a mindset. That's what I was going for when I was looking, if I'm looking for a girl. I'm looking for a woman that can be a goddess and create some divine energy to help me build and to help my family build.
Like you said in the last podcast.
Building and chilling. Looking for somebody. I'm looking for a divine person. Just don't want to chill all the time. Somebody who gonna motivate me to build. Hey baby, man, that last podcast show you had was pretty good. I listened to it. Thank you. All right, so next time we do a podcast, can I be on it? You know, that's the type of divine energy I'm looking for. I'm not looking for somebody just want to chill. Chill. Hey, I see you cook. Can I come chill? Nope. I see you out to eat. Can I come chill? Nope. What are you doing your divine time to make yourself heal? Show me that you want to really be serious and build in a relationship, because it's different type of relationships, and I take relationships serious. That's another topic. People don't take his relationships as serious because they on level one thinking. You don't have somebody that's intelligent and intellectual to think outside the box on different levels. Then dating to them, the word is taking me on a date, spending your money. Who does that? To me, that's not even dating. If y'all know the word dating, that's an investment. Every time you take a girl out and you go spend money on her, that's some investment that you could have spent on that's the money that I use on investments. Money that you could spend on yourself to build yourself. Instead, you taking money that you really can't afford to take because you working for somebody to take her to put some food in her mouth. That's love. And then she don't respect that, and then you let her go by her way, and then she do what she do. And you are allowing her to disrespect you. That's why I don't date. Because I tried to date somebody, and then when it was time to move into a house, move into an apartment, their mind went shell shock. Like, huh? You want to do that? Why you want to do something like that? I've been taking you out, treating you, and talking about it. I'm ready to make the move. My good instinct say, if it's time to make the move, it's time to make the move. Now, if they say, oh, you gotta wait, you rushing into things, I'm like, you didn't rush me them other days when we was spending all that money and we was doing this and we was doing that. That was building, right? So people be having like their perceptions and their thoughts in the wrong places sometimes when it comes to spending money and energy. That's why you want to make sure that you got somebody that's on their divineness or trying to find their divine light so you can help them see self. Sometimes you can self-reflect off yourself, and then they can start seeing where they can help themselves at. And if that's somebody want to build a relationship with you and grow in a relationship with you like that and love you and take care of some of the things that you pride and you have, you know, not pride, but some of the things that you love and take care of and you protect, that's your soulmate. And sometimes I'm gonna tell you like this, I'm older, so when people tell me, oh, you gotta wait till you get older, don't rush love with nothing like that, that's a mindset. You don't rush love. Find your love with yourself. Once you find love with yourself, loving somebody else can come so easy because you know what you love from yourself and you know what you love about that person that you can actually just sit there and pinpoint what you love about them. That's dope. But when people say, yo, you can't love me, you just met me, you be like, I love myself. I've been going through certain things and some of the same struggles that I had. You sound like you're going down that same direction and you're going down that same path. So I can love something that I see in myself, that I figure out myself, you are dealing with. We are all the same. We are all connected. Only thing that makes us different is our appearances, our private areas, and our mindsets. assets. That's your mind, body, and soul. You really get what I'm saying? So mind, body, and soul, everybody have a different mind, body, and soul. That's your appearance, your private area, that's the body, and your soul. And that's the knowledge that you know and obtain to your brain to make your moves that you make. So look at life, man, and be hopeful about life, you know. Life is a big meditation, and it's a big game as well in Monopoly when you jump in the field and start investing with your money to buy property. When I mean by property, I mean pay rent. I don't mean some stuff like, well, it's out of your mind. Like, what do you mean by property? You're in real estate too now? God damn it. No, I mean like when you investment. See, I make words and titles simple to what I do. My word investment, from my perspective, is me investing in a way to find ways to make money work for me. That's my word investment. When you talk about investing in somebody else, they might say, well, I invested in some new shoes this weekend, girl. I got them brand new Jordans.
That's not what we mean at all.
Right. But it's okay. It's okay. It's completely okay for a
That's your
different
mindset.
Yeah, it's different mindsets. So I'm cool with people having different mindsets from me. My mindset is on a high frequency. So for me to get in a relationship with somebody, they have to be on a divine elements of life. Like they have to be on a journey. Like some people, you know, not for the moment, not for the moment, and then when you go back and you fall off and you ain't conscious of this stuff, like you gotta live in that moment. You gotta live in that realm. Like the Matrix, you gotta live on the other side for a long period of time. Isolate yourself to understand how to be balanced and humble in that. I'm balanced and humble in it. A lot of people, they get born to them. When you learn something new and then they get born to you, then you go back to your old way doing something old. Like the new way is boring and then I stop. You didn't expand. When I learn something new, I expand. Same with Dragon Ball. I watched it. And I want to know more about the next episode. Then I want you to, yeah.
6 years, 8 years, 10 years later.
Right. I keep expanding with
I was still talking about things down. I'll be like, what the fuck are you talking? I mean, no offense.
I don't
But,
take it offensive.
Like, I don't know what you're talking about. And then I play the game and now I like it. And you start telling me about talking about it.
Because it's expanded knowledge.
And then slowly I'm starting to like I like Dragon Ball Z. Like,
right, because the power scaling is kind of tight on Dragon Ball Z. Like the power scaling, just like a certain power level that you got to get it and master it. And you kind of see the background story on two characters that's kind of like Saiyans from a different world, and they here, they trying to protect us as Earthlings. And you see how dumb Earthlings is, and you kind of look back like, wait, Earthlings kind of really are dumb like that. You know what I'm saying? You can see like Earthlings, you know what I'm saying? You see a different perspective. You learn something divine about it too, because they got divine creatures in there that tell you about, you know, some of the same things I be not just saying, talking to y'all about, but it's from a Chinese show, okay? The richest power in the world is a Chinese person. Even the white man gotta pay a Chinese man. So the white woman gotta go to the Chinese woman to get her nails done too. So for real, even the white man gotta pay the Chinese man. You gotta pay him for something to eat, right? You gotta pay him. Last thing I do, check the clothes on your shirt.
Yeah.
It's made from what?
China.
So even the white man gotta pay the China man. Chinese people have the most intelligence, as far intellectually, and it's not just because these people, Aboriginals too. They like a different tribe. They're a different tribe, and they went with war with whites because they close to the whites. It was 13 tribes in America. That's why it's 13 stripes on the flag. You know, all my knowledge I'm getting from self, and I know why it was 13 tribes and 13. America is trying to control more than just America. America wants to control the world, like one world order. You know? I mean, if it happens, it happens. You gotta make sure that you and your kids and your family protected and y'all good, y'all straight in this world, in this time, in this warfare. You can't be online just picking battles with everybody because you got a different perspective, because this person thinks Janet Jackson looked toe up on this day and you thought Janet Jackson looked good on that day. And if that's your battle and that made you mad and that destroyed your whole little work day, and in your little lifetime and your collector, your world, you collect your little ching and you got your money and you lived your life and that broke you down for the whole 5-6 hours. It's whatever your mind attract and whatever your mind think. That's what your mind gonna dominantly do. It's dominantly do that with dominance. It's not rocket science. It's just more like time and experience, and having the time and experience, and then having the accountability, way to express it in the words and the key elements and the key topics to be able to break that down, to get people to understand the components of the resources, or just the main key element of the science of a lot of things. It's a science to everything. It's a science to having a kid. It's a science to having, it's a science to having the most money. It's a science to, being the best dressed. It's a science to everything. Once you kind of learn the science of yourself and your method, you're gonna help a lot of people be great. And that's for me, my point of view, from a mirror reflection. And that's for me telling you, as a brother, you gonna be great. That's for me telling anybody that I brand with Team King and bring along on my podcast, or feel like they have the divine energy to speak along on my journey with me, aside of me, because I see the best in you away from this. Because this right here It's nothing to me. You know why I like being nothing to nobody? Because when you put nothing to nobody and you aspire that, it's greatness. They say they say nobody is perfect. So if I say I'm nobody, then guess what I'm working on being? Perfect. They say nothing is impossible. So I want to be nothing so I can be impossible. You see what I'm saying? Those words that people look at and try to make you, and they call you that over time, you make those words stronger because it's like, but nobody is perfect. So if you think I'm a nobody, then you think I'm kind of perfect. I appreciate you, because I didn't take it personal. I actually did a little work on myself, and I seen that you was full of shit, and you were just talking shit. You were just mad because you wasn't me. But I'm not even mad at that you mad that you ain't me. Like, that's some stuff you got going on psychologically in yourself and your time war zone. Like I said, I cleared my demons in my closet because I made a whole song about it. But like, demons in my closet. Like, I don't even just talk like that on a regular day. So when you catch a song inspiring about, like, and when I'm singing something like that, that's a throw song. And I understand and I feel it because it's like, I seen my life. Like, it was like, I got demons in my closet. People see me as an asset, but yet still see me as a threat. Demons in my closet. That's the whole song. It's like, it's simple. Like, see me as an asset, but then they still see me as a threat because they know, shit, you come to my house right now, I promise you, it's going to pop, 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 pop. Yes, sir, we got shots fired. I had somebody try to come to my stuff. I was doing my podcast. I was recording live. Yeah, no, sir. No, sir. No weed smoke, none of that. I wasn't selling no, sir. No, I'm not no snitch, but I'm going to make sure I cover my ass. I got a kid to take care of. So if I got to kill you, I'm going to make sure I call the cops. So, and then, you know what I'm saying, call my lawyer too, if that's the case, because I don't trust them neither. I don't trust you neither. I don't trust none of y'all. I trust my lawyer and my money that I'm working on getting. So, once you get recommended and evaluated as a person, as a business mindset person, you have a certain mindset. Your house is your biggest asset. You always gonna see yourself like you in your business. I'm in a business suit. I practice this. It's things that I practice just because I want to be great. When you practice greatness, you got to practice it to make sure when it happens, you are you in character. You, like, everything that I say that I do, I'm impeccable with. Let's go down and take them through the 4 agreements. But these are things that I learned in my divine time to be able to express and evaluate myself and my divineness, break down divine time. Even it take divine time to create music to me. If I can't find that divine time to make the music, I'm not gonna rush no song. I have songs on the back burner just because I feel like I rushed it when I was doing it because I was trying to go to sleep because I was up too long working on music. So, I got a whole different mindset and a whole different agenda of just, words, casting, spells, and all that. If you go to my channel, spells, we know what spells is. You all learn spelling words. If you listen to me and you try to depict me and you mad, that's not me. It's really you. I'm just trying to help heal and build people who want to feel good about themselves. I'm not saying come here to feel good about me, I'm gonna make myself feel good about me. I'm just subconsciously strong to make myself feel good about me and confidence. I'm trying to help other people with the same thing I'm telling you, my faith and my hope, that I'm hoping and I have faith other people become better so it can be more people to inspire other people in the ways that I plan on inspiring people in my life. Doing what I'm doing now, doing what I do in present for the future, and learning from the past. It's simple to me. So, it's your boy MK, Magic King. I mean, I think we're supposed to be professional on here. I'm just knowledge channel. I'm professional over here. So I'm just letting y'all know, man, I'm a professional, Normally y'all probably see me in like a janitor costume, or some clothes I can wear to be a custodian or something. That's about 12. Look, I be dressing. It don't matter what you really wear, man. And y'all know I'm step out of my attire anyway, any day, and then feel like it's on me, so I'm good. I'm gonna take a picture anyway. My big head self, probably drink a sunrise with it too. Just giving myself some time to reflect on everything that I do. I just love what I do. And I love being divine with my time too. I love making things in the choice that I do in my divine time, my divine nature. It comes natural. So I think we should all just work and create some more divine time and energy so we can all love ourselves in different deeper ways and manifest a lot more in our communities. For us, just to build our homes, our houses, and change some labels and some names around so we feel more empowered. Like, the Aboriginals, copper skinned. I'd rather be called that before I would be called something that tracks the word black. Because the last thing to be successful, you have to lack a lot, not be successful in life. And that's why I wouldn't want to attach myself to anything that consists of black. And that's not saying I'm racist. That's just saying I'm wise. I'm above anything that comes to hate. And I hate people label and then gossip. That comes a form of black magic. And black magic is a form of gossip. So if you gossiping and it's black magic and then you calling a whole group and a whole, ethnicity that, to me, I think it's a lot of healing just alone in that, and I think I helped that as well because I'm an Aboriginal, copper skinned. You know what I'm saying? I just put myself to high titles, and know that I won from the beginning and love where I'm at and love my business and love being, I'm not gonna say America is not a great place, 'cause y'all, I'm gonna tell you something. Yeah, it's a great place to be. All right, but it's just labels, titles, and spells that you gotta consist of and put yourself in the mindset of to be great, to inspire a lot of other people and individuals around you to be great. If everybody want great, and not everybody gonna want that same greatness or reach for that same greatness that one individual might be listening to out of the thousand. It's gonna hit you different because everybody at different levels and different mindsets are hearing these messages. Some people right now might hear this message 10 years from now and it hit me when I'm 20, 30 in the island somewhere. Like, man, that was a great. I'd be like, bro, I dropped that so long ago, but thank you. I know what I was doing back then too. That was when I first started beginning doing podcasts. I had already gotten to that and did that and had did that. So yeah, I appreciate that's when I was at a time. Well, this is peaceful to me. This is like my meditation. Like when I meditate and I just think of great things and I sit my time while I'm divine and think about what I'm thinking on my own, isolated in my divine time. I'm able to kind of put that on my podcast and my business. So I'm giving y'all a clear vision of the business and the blueprint, but at the same time, I'm giving you the same element that you can start and empower and change the labels in your divine time. So I like this. It was divine, hanging with y'all like a glass of wine. No, it was divine. It was eloquent. It was short. If not, it was sweet. My boy P say, boy, you too dang divine. Stop being so divine all the time. And then I can have some time on the mic. Every time. This boy always on the mic. He don't like no, he told me. I just think a project, when you're doing a project, you don't have to have no dead time in your project. If you got dead time in your project, feel like, okay, you're going to stray away somebody that could be listening and strong. I'm devoted. So when I be on my time, maybe you just knowledge. And I know I'm MK God the Apprentice. But I know as a guy, from my mindset as thinking from the highest element, I want to keep my listeners to where they kind of like, I tune into them, I actually learn something new every time. And funny, but they actually smart and they're equipped. If I'm thinking too high and too intelligent or somebody listening to me, and that's why I'm listening to my subconscious mind knowing, hey, I'm gonna be on point with it because this is where I gotta be at in life. It's no from here, it's only up. From here, it's only up. And I'm not lying to myself. I'm impeccable to the words that I'm speaking. I'm being honest. From here, it's only up. So I love where I'm at. And I'm divine. And I just got to work on myself a lot more. The divine energies that I have, divine things that I do for others to help them. And if you know the truth about you and your labels, you divine too in your energy and your time. You can spend way more time in working on practicing your energies without having to hate on anybody. You should celebrate anybody for doing anything divine in their time and energy and making money for it. I just pay attention to the crafts and the art that I put out and be aware subconsciously because I know my message is bigger than just me. That's why I tie my name to MK God's Apprentice because I know in life I was going to do something big because I have big dreams. And if you're talking about big dreams and being positive and feeling it, like just being at the lowest, I don't know that. I always tried to have a feeling for being at the highest. So that's why I don't see life with too many problems. I got a whole song called Life with No Problems. I'm at the top because it's too crowded at the bottom. I meant that song. Like, ooh, like for real. I was singing that song like, and my soul was singing that song like, find me at the top, too crowded at the bottom. Like, you know what I'm saying? I was feeling that because at the time, I'm looking at life like, shoot, I gotta get to the top. And if I make it to the top, I can help so many other individuals out, so many other things that I'm doing to help them out. And then I'll be a great example to life. I'll be a positive example to show you that, build, create, and standing new spells, put new challenges on yourself so you can build yourself. Stop saying negative things about people who had to challenge themselves because they had to do something different, because they wanted a change in themselves. I didn't want to change nobody else. I wanted to change myself so I can do some things that people said I couldn't do. I don't think that was wrong. I thought that was the right thing to do in my mind. Like, hey, I got to make this change so I can do this. So I know that nobody can say that about me. Because if I do that, you can't say nothing about me because I'm doing what I got to do. My business, so I felt just alone off them principles. A lot of people was going to support me that didn't support me. The people that support me now is you. So I thank you for listening, and I thank you for watching, and I thank you for subscribing if you subscribe, and I thank you for sharing. Thank you for caring. I thank you for being here. I don't care what color you are, how small, how tall, how short, how your eyes sit from the other side. You wear glasses. If you squinch, if you fart before you sit down, if you ate cheese this morning. I thank you for being here. Just don't fart around me. You ain't in my divine energy, in my divine presence, in my divine time. I'm just saying, if you do, be healthy. You know, I am, because I wouldn't want to be farting around in your energy, in your space. I wouldn't come to your house and be like, "Ooh, excuse me, Larry." I had to,
Hey man, look what he's about.
right, I'm gonna stay in my. I don't get sick like that. I be divine. I be trying to practice and train things to my brain and sustain things in my body so I can stay divine and I don't have to do anything, you know, out of respect for myself. Now, if you respect yourself, then you start to respect your perspectives in your life, and you start to see if your subconscious mind ain't adding up to what somebody else's subconscious mind and what they doing adding up to, and that's not gonna help build you. That's not gonna help your character sprout. It's gonna bring your character down. You want to help your character sprout and grow and make new money and be new creative ideas and do new major things and have major money. You want to be marketing, doing great things in life. You want to be up moving and positive and stay flowing with a upgoing uplift where people like, man, I love those guys. I love what they do. You know, you want to be great in life. So you gotta be careful of your spells and your curses. You know, at the same time, I can rap all day, but I don't want to be mad at the microphone because, you know, I don't know. I don't be mad at the microphone when I be rapping. I don't compete. I just, you know, I create. I create a feeling in the vibe, and I go in with the feeling in the vibe, and then after that's the feeling in the vibe, I listen to it and be like, hey, I spend my divine time doing it. I like it. I don't go out, try to go to no radio stations, try to go do none of that crazy. I need to be rich type stuff. No, I don't go chase it. I attract. I post it and I talk about home empowerment, building myself, loving myself, building my platform, putting it on my platform, going from my platform, leaving from myself, staying alert, staying empowered, staying protective. You know, I protect. I don't know. You can't come around me and say, man, you feel unprotected right now? I mean, like somebody was coming knocking on our door, we didn't know him. Oh, you feel protected?
Yeah.
You feel pretty damn protected, right? All right. Well, I mean, and everything in my name, correct? You know, I'm handling my man like I'm gonna handle myself like a business. If I gotta shoot somebody, you know, you ain't gotta worry about nothing. I'm gonna call them and tell them I got this. I'm a man, so just hold it down for me. You feel me?
Yeah.
Take the money, bum me out. You know how everything go. So I got a little brother that see me getting some real stuff. If you got a real brother, who is your real brother? You know.
Yeah.
I done been in some real stuff over some dumb stuff. You know what I'm saying? And I can get in some real stuff and be on some other levels of living life and not ever like speaking of the experiences that helped me grow to where I can say to why I say I was a man since a child, and then I had to graduate to a God. Cause I've been a man since 3. If you ask me, you know, if you ask me, I'm gonna tell you like this: I love my mom, and I love my father who raised me. I love the Father in heaven. But I love my story. I love who I am. I love my point of view. I love my perspectives. I love everything that helped create me, you know? So I'm here to help other people find that self and that self-love and that self-drive in themselves where they can push themselves and say, you know what? So what my mom and dad wasn't rich? So what I didn't have all the things I wanted? So what they treated me like crap sometimes and I felt like this, or they never understood how I felt. You know why at the end of the day, they never feel how you felt? Because they're not you. So if you feel like they're not gonna support you and they walk away from that. Because when you're able to go back to them, get them that house that they've been wanting to live in, or get them that car that they've been wanting to drive, or get all that nice stuff that they've been wanting to have, and you able to get it from them, and you walked away from them, you know what they're gonna tell you? I'm sorry. I should have shut up a lot more and stayed out your way. I apologize. Even if they don't tell you that, they feeling that inside. They feeling it. But you ain't gotta boast or brag or move all, no emotions with that. Love yourself. Be proud of yourself when you reach to the top where you trying to shine and where you trying to be at, you know. You can always sit back and say, man, that journey I had to take to love and learn myself, it helped me through life. Listening to him, I listened to them, coming about that situation so I can learn it and have to learn who he was or however you learn. Loving yourself gonna be the best thing you can do for yourself in life. Because whatever you love yourself, you're gonna build. You're gonna learn. You're gonna be able to teach somebody something new in love when loving somebody that ain't been loved before because they haven't been loved the way you showed your own love that you wanted to show to somebody else, to yourself first. And normally when you show your love like that to yourself first, you're rich. And after you get rich, I'm quite sure you know the mindset that you gotta have, and she gonna learn that mindset she gotta have to stay getting rich. That's life, man. Stay healthy. Y'all already know what we bringing with the best and only the best. Kings.Keone.net. On here, hit that, get you a free assessment. You might want to check in with that because they got some good stuff that's healthy that's gonna keep you straight. I think we in a time where you might want to check in with people to make sure they straight. So I got stuff to help make them straight. It's a divine thing that you gotta do. It's a divine thing. been keeping me straight, giving me the confidence, giving me the feeling to stay out the. I'm not gonna say too much on that neither because I don't like to get into all those things that's gonna keep. They gonna have a job. I'm trying to create. You know what I'm saying I create new paths and new ways, new brain ideas, and new outside the mind thinking, new home empowerment, new self employment. I mean, new ways to just create things that work for yourself. I love y'all. But if y'all think I'm loving y'all or not, it's my divine time. I don't see nobody on the other side. But I know inside myself, you can put me in a crowd of a million people and isolated by myself or with my brother in my home and empowerment of my business, what I stand for, I'm going to speak the same message. I don't think I got too many faces where I got to change up my act of who I am and my character because I'm MK God the Apprentice. I go to the thugs can come here right now and I'm going to tell them, MK God the Apprentice, stay on a spiritual journey, keep your head up, bless up. The cops can come right here and right now and I'm going to tell them, MK God the Apprentice, keep your head up, hey, go home to your family, be blessed. President can come step in my door right now. I'm gonna tell him the same thing. Hey, thanks for coming, checking on me. Bless up, hey, man. What my stimulus? Hey, man. I got something that I don't really want to get into that politicking and stuff. But yeah, that's a whole different. We gotta talk to the senses of the. See, that's a whole nother different place. So we're not gonna take me to the government because I'll be running the president of the world, and then if we can have one world. We can let the world know the truth. Though it's one world. We're gonna let the world know the truth about aliens. We're gonna show them the truth about everything. And then when we do movies and stuff, every person in America should know the truth about the tribes and who's the most powerful. So it ain't gotta just be subjected on, oh, this person more powerful because they got this color. No, it can just be subjected on the character and the content of the person. And I know every color and every character, every continent, and everybody's got a good person in it. That's why I say I'm nationwide. I'm not global, worldwide. I'm not just I'm this type of person. Yeah, Charlotte, if you get in my way, then I might pop. Nah, I don't care about all that. I care about is every person having self-empowerment, every person learning from me, every person inspiring and being unitized in unity, seeing this world as peace. It's all a happy, humbling moment. I'm looking at the greatest things in life. These pictures. I'm not looking at to try to just point out one person. I'm trying to look at, and then somebody had called me one time. You the Black Jesus. I was like, bro, that's two negatives on top of negative. That makes me positive. That's what I learned in the system. He was like, what? I like, well, two negatives and two negatives make positive. Right. And first, black is a negative, and then the word saying. So many other. It's not saying that it's negative, but so many people, when you get to that word, Jesus, so many people take off from just that point negative. If you ain't saying yes, it's negative. Like that's two negatives on the positive. I'm positive. Like I'm good. I'm good. Do I believe who I believe in? I believe in myself. What do I believe in myself to do? I believe in myself to believe in God, believe in us as people, to see us all as equal and us all as gods. And don't color it or carry it or some people that's wrong because if you judge one person, you judge all really. If one person funny looking, then everybody funny looking. That's why I say it's funny to me. Yeah, I say everybody funny looking besides me. Like if you ever ask a girl about me and my past, she gonna be like, that boy Marcus love himself. That's why I broke up with him. He was always on himself. He told me he was gonna do this and this, and I was like, boy, you ain't gonna make it. I had to leave him alone because he had too many big dreams. So just staying focused on myself and staying focused on myself and putting the work in for my craft and my arts and the things that I've seen and the things that I know and the reason why I grow and why I'm blooming and blossoming in the different lot of areas and why I'm I'm so quick to be I'm divine and not waste my time on nothing than what I know I have to get done because I've been in life and death situations before. I don't know if you're looking at the right person. I know y'all might can't see me on this audio, but I got a nice split on the top of my head, right? I don't even remember being here. I had to get the power to get back over here. And that's why I be saying getting here. I had to get the power to get back over here to get my ass up, to get the blood out of my face and the salt out of my taste in my eyes and my mouth, get the blood and wipe it off to get up. Get my spirit in my body, get up, and then somebody seen me to tell them that I had split my head open. God told me if I didn't do my purpose on life and stop playing with life, my life might not have it. And who gonna raise your kid and who gonna build your legacy was the things that I was seeing. I was like, me, I'm doing that. Well, it's like, if you doing that, you might want to get up right now because it's your only clear. And so I got up and then I seen I bust my head wide open. That was my story for that because that hurt it. And that's how I'm still here. So I had told myself from that day when I woke up and I got clear and had the stitches in my head that I'm gonna clear all negativity out of my life and keep the clearness in and keep working on myself because in myself is gonna do most of the things that I'm gonna need to do for myself to create a bigger life for the seed that I've already created. And I've created one and I consider that a blessing and still learning from all those lessons. So if you got multiple kids and you got That means you got bigger lessons to learn. That means God gave you bigger lessons to learn. If you don't challenge yourself and learn those lessons, you need to watch more. You need to watch what you do in your divine time, and that's being most positive that I can be. Because your divine time is the things that you create. You created those kids, and those kids are blessings. You shouldn't be the curse, and you shouldn't be the curse. You should be understanding certain things as the older, the wiser you get. You should be trying to teach and break down true factors and be teaching your kids more than the school system can teach your kid. That should be known from jump. And you should be able to tell the teacher and express that to the teacher in any case, in any class. And that just should have to be known. The logistics at going home in different homes and different ethics and different mindsets is not all on the same chime with the same lineman. That's life as being understanding. But as a person and loving yourself, what you have for yourself, you kind of got to be real with yourself. And it takes being real with yourself to look at yourself in the mirror and start working on the things that you lack in life. Once you start working on things that you lack and you embrace the things that you used to lack, you're able to bring it to the forefront. You're not trying to stunt, flex. You're just trying to bring your character and what you create and your skills to what you have going for yourself and what you worked on to the forefront, others to learn from. You know, no matter how you look at the person or what you say they look like or how that person look at themselves in the mirror, how beautiful that person might think they are, how, you know, all those little small things go into little boxes of your mind subconsciously and they put you into a negative box. Oh, he's funny looking, big nose, booger falling out. You know, I got the same mindset. I think my mindset might be a little bit bigger than yours because if you look at the size of my head, it look like a moon sometimes. Like in my shadow, I'm like, dang, is that the moon? Not. That's your head. I'm like, oh, dang. Took my head down. That boy head big like the moon. And that's just me. I mean, I love myself, y'all. I'm a cartoon character. That was funny because I was looking at my head in the shadow. It was like, dang, the moon must be out. And, to stay focused on what I'm talking about, I don't want to distract myself with my goofiness. But I know how to be distracted or get distracted from what you really want, what you really need, or what you really feel like you need to work on in life to make you better. I've been down relatable routes and being successful and taking different opportunities. Be like, hey, it's your mindset. It's me being in the building with a bunch of millionaires to learn their mindsets, to see how they inspired to do what they do, where they at. And yes, it looks rich because they able to buy venues out with their money. And they can buy a nice venue out and have a little thing and then bring a couple people out and tell these people about it. And then those people outside the thing talking about, oh, that's one of them type of groups. One of them type of groups. What type of group? The type of group that likes to think of different ways to make money, different ways to be humble, different ways to like tell the truth or spread the testimony and be spiritual about the things that you go through. And really those things really that matter in life that school couldn't teach your kid and didn't teach you in school. Or things like financially being free or being knowledgeable of your emotions or being conscious of your subconscious mind. You know, these are things that you learn in your divine time. That's when we talk about the topic divine. I can go in for some time because I want us to all kind of get a clarity of what divine really means. Doing something positive, the time that you have isolated to yourself to work on yourself. Like if you're in a place and you're single and you ain't got friends and nobody want to talk to you and you feeling some kind of way about it, and so then now you just go. You don't like you. That's what you're doing. You feel crappy in your divine time. Be real about it. Like, man, when I'm alone, I don't like to be alone because I feel like, you know, the world coming down. Like, you know, I have people to come at me like that, and I be like, what should you do? I see what I like, you know, and this is my mind. I see what I like. You know, I ain't got to worry about nothing either. Straight up. Yeah, you heard what that dude said? That dude tripping in his mind, bro. Hey, I'm going to be strong for him, though, bro. Hey, you know you're a guy, right? You know, that's the first thing I got to say because I'm little. So imagine the little dude making fun of you, bro, because you big and you making, you know what I'm saying? I be like, you know you're a guy, right? Like, so we all got guy bodies and stuff, you know what I'm saying? I be like, shit, nigga, man up, bro. You're a warrior and shit, nigga. You bigger than me and shit, nigga. You talking that soft stuff, bro. Come on, man up, bro. Level up. You know what I'm saying? I mean, I ain't saying I'm hard, though. I don't want y'all to come off like, oh my gun. Because every time you say something like that, you got to have your gun. Like, yeah, I see it. No, I'm just playing. But seriously, level up, you know, because the only emotions that I have right now are is the emotions I'm trying to already control. Not control, my fault. The emotions that I'm already aware of. And the emotions that I'm like, you have to control your emotions. So now that I'm aware of certain emotions that I have at a certain age, to work on yourself, you have to learn to control those emotions a lot of people don't work on their emotions. You know, working on your emotions is almost like saying go sober and work on yourself. To some people, like, what? Hey, nah, boy, turn out. You know what I'm saying? Well, I'm glad you turned out, okay? But working on your emotions is like working on yourself, like, because every part of your day, you got emotions. Even when I'm hard, you don't got emotions, okay? So when your mama died, not to throw that, just you feel no emotions. When your partner got sick, no emotions. When you was broke, no emotions. When you start smoking crack, no emotions. That's why you're on the sideline. That's why you're in the streets with the damn cardboard, bro. You gotta pull. You gotta have some. You gotta control your emotions. You gotta get up and start controlling your emotions. Get that cardboard off. Go get you a haircut. You can get a job. You can. You gotta start being hard but loving to yourself. If you're that down and depressed as a person, you gotta be that. You don't want to be hard on yourself, but you gotta be real with yourself, and that means divine. Like you have to be divine with yourself to be like, look, this is myself. What do I need? God. Because when you praying and you being divine, you have to answer your own prayers by being divine. That's just in the divineness of learning who you are and you isolating, you praying. You just can't keep praying every day and just waking up saying, okay, God, God, come on, what happened? And then you're gonna be one of them type of people. God gonna look at you and say, you know what happened? What happened to yourself? Because you didn't use your time to be divine. And right now in today's time, so many apps and so many things that you can use as resources to be divine, to get what you need to learn, and how you want to learn, what you want to learn. And you can be a creator of so much other things. Create and be divine is my message for the night. You gotta create and be divine. You create and be divine and be positive about the things that you do. You know how far and escalated and elevated you can go, and how far you gonna climb in life. I don't care if you do like doing what you do. If you still control your emotions and build and heal and do what you will, I call it healing and meditation. I don't do I don't know. I heal and build. I'm just saying from when I can't tell you, I'm not a counselor or nothing. I can't tell you, well, I got a student name, this and that. I'm not that dude. I'm just telling you from my point of perspective of me telling you from my experience of me and stepping out my comfort zone. A lot of times I have to challenge myself to do bigger things on a high level, to dream bigger. This is my perspective of my word divine. I thank people record, man, and giving me the time, give me, that one supporter. You know what I'm saying? Like no matter what quarter, no matter what y'all say, my boy, I'm always gonna say, man, I always had one big supporter. So I don't care how much you love me, you say you like me, you support me. You know what I'm saying? On some real divine energy level, life loving. That's the boy. That I say, hey, no matter what I go through, I'm gonna always have a way for him. And, whatever woman I fall. I don't fall, 'cause I'm grown. I don't even wear shoes like that sometimes. I wear loafers a lot. Whatever woman I grow in love with, let me get to this point. Whatever woman I grow in love with, and she understands my divine time, my divine nature, that's with that time. And when that time comes, I'm working on it and building on different obstacles and hurdles with a woman. The woman is so complex in different ways, and if a woman is so complex and they know they're complex, and that's not a bad thing. Women know they're complex, but the simple thing about their complexity is once you can be the man to teach them, to love them, to show them and protect them and make them feel that energy, they can be flowing with you. Be submissive. Like a woman will come submissive. I've seen women be submissive, knowing that I didn't even want to shoot my shot, because that's not my divine. I know when I see a woman divine. I know when I see a woman with divine natural. Like I know, because I'm a soulful person. Sometimes a girl can be giving you the look and giving me the eye, and a lot of girls, they I know, but I know where I go. I know where I'm at. I know where I stand for. I love women. I'm never able to settle down because I've not finished leveling up. And that's what I like working on and loving on myself. Because it's like I love women, correct? I love women. I help them and help create their mindset so they can be beautiful, create beautiful daughters and create, good looking sons like me and stuff. You know what I'm talking about? You can call yourself Marcus King Jr. If you want to, but no, seriously. You can call yourself MK God the Apprentice around the house. But seriously, I want people to be divine. And I'm not talking about just one type of person, one type of something matters. I'm talking about all things that's divine matters. Because animals are divine and they matter. So that's why I don't really like eating too much meat, to be honest with you. Because have you ever raised animals? And to see that you eat them, it's like, damn, I ate Jacko one day, man. I gave them all little gangster names and stuff. I was smoking blunt with them. And, I've been on the farm before. Country life a little bit different living when you get to the city. When you get to the city, you can't smoke that. You gotta go get them jobs. You gotta get a job. You can't be having that in your system. But you living on the country, you got some land, you can grow that shit. Goddamn, get a dispensary up the street, sell your shit at the top of the street. Yeah! Everybody have pistols in the crew. Yeah! You know what I'm saying? That's another side of me. That's another side of me I'm gonna keep for next time. That's my That's Marcus King from Texas. If you didn't know him, no, let me be serious with y'all. Hold on. God bless me. God bless me. I'm just being serious. You can create characters in your divine time too, to love your life a little bit better too. And love where you at. You gotta love where you at. First thing to becoming wealthy in life, I'm gonna tell you this: love where you at right now. You love where you at, and you bring enough energy to come here where you at. You should love that and add this to your tool belt, and then go forward and be straight. And God should bless you. That's what my subconscious mind just told me. Y'all think I'm lying? Yeah, I ain't hear nobody else say God bless me but me. So I know my subconscious mind said, let me bless myself. Cause my heart just skip a beat. You know, when you sneeze, your heart skip a beat. That's on some real stuff, some real knowledge though, man. It's MK God the Apprentice, and this is the P and MK show. That's yo boy.
What you want me to say?
I'm just knowledge.
Oh.
And this your boy MK God the Apprentice. So that's
I mean, baby, you can run it back like 5 minutes.
Hey, now, man, look, love yourselves, man. All right, and be divine with y'all time and y'all energy, man. Thanks y'all for being divine in time with my energy.